Yes, yes, this is exactly what we want. We don't want Jalen Hurts anywhere near that Madden cover because he's about to go out and have a monster year. He is going to dominate the NFC Conference and the NFC East. Every statistic he puts up there will be better than Dak Prescott's except for one. You know Dak Prescott's going to throw a lot more interceptions.
Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes.
I'm a grown-ass man. See, I'm a grown-ass man. Grown-ass man. Hey, everybody. King Dingbat here. I'm in my garage with a cigar. It's only a candy cigar because my wife won't let me smoke one after I put that big fat head up in our bedroom. Let's get rid of that. At this point, I'd be happy for Dak to be playing for somebody else. And my team stinks. I agree. Stinks. They laugh about us. We're a disgrace. We suck. I am now Philly 500's bitch.
Dallas still stinks. King Dingbat here, and I hope everybody's having a great day. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're hanging in there. Keep Jalen Hurts off of the Madden cover at all costs. I don't want anything to happen to this guy because he's about to go out, dominate, and very well may be the MVP of this league. And what about the linebacking situation? Could Christian Elliss really be a guy to watch in camp? I don't know, but I'm very intrigued. But before we get into all of this, if you're new to the channel and you like the content, make sure you hit that like button. More importantly, make sure you subscribe to the most censored, the most throttled, Eagles content creator in all of the internet. And if you've been subscribed for a while, I just want to thank you so much for the support you give to me. It truly means a lot. Now, I have to send out an encouragement video, a help video. I need to give Mark Homer some fatherly advice. Right? He says he's my daddy, but the truth is I'm his daddy, okay? And I need to help this man. This man is in the middle of the ocean on a boat, and he's doing videos every 2 minutes. You have your beautiful wife on a boat on vacation, and all you can think about is Dak Prescott and Philly 500. The guy's still doing videos about me, okay? And, I mean, look at this. Look at this.
I'm a guy with a day job and a voodoo doll and one hell of a wife. Hey, baby. How you doing? Now, Philly. Philly. Come here. Come here, Philly. Come closer. Smack you. Can I enjoy my vacation, buddy? Or am I going to have to bring that smoke? I'm Mark Holmes.
Okay, so he says, Philly 500, leave me alone. I'm on vacation. He texted me that too. I'm like, dude, come on, man. You started this whole thing, right? Mark Holmes thought he was going to put a video out and then jump ship, literally. He thought he was going to make a video about me and then run to his boat, get in the middle of the ocean, and get away before I could say anything. But I saw it and I was too quick for him. And I fired back. Now he says, you want that smoke? Yeah, I'm your Huckleberry. I'm your Huckleberry. That's just my game. Playful blood, remember? So we have to do battle. It's just the way it's got to be, Mark. It's just the way it's got to be. I cannot help that this dude is that jealous of Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles. I can't help it. I can't help it that your players get arrested. I put that arrest video out to see what Philly 500 would say. Get the hell out of here. You were flipping out because you had big plans for Cowboy. You love him. You want to marry him. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. This dude is nuts. Look at all these videos he's been doing in the middle of the ocean. Go be with your wife on vacation. Put your phone down. I don't think it's a bad, like, you could do a video here or there, you know. I'm going on vacation next week. I'll have some pre-recorded stuff I'll do before I go. I'll have some stuff during the week, you know, video here, video there. If there's something really major happens, sure. But I'm going to take it easy. Go be with your wife. Go have a good time. Go make some babies. You know what I'm saying? Put the phone down. You're nuts. You're absolutely nuts. And it all comes down to one thing. The guy is freaking out about Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles. See, Mark has been around long enough to know the start of something special. He sees how good Jalen Hurts is going to be. And Jalen Hurts is going to be very good. By all accounts and everything we're hearing about Jalen Hurts, he is about to have a monster year. He's going to have a monster year, okay? The guy is going into, what, his third full year as a starter. And now you have a situation where his contract is taken care of. That's out of the way. And he's pretty much seen everything. I mean, there's not going to be much he hasn't seen in the NFL. He's going to be ready to go. And Jalen Hurts, I think, is going to have very close to MVP season. Believe me, I will be putting bets down for Jalen Hurts to win MVP. What do I expect from Jalen Hurts personally? If we were doing a stat line, right? And I'm going to guess. If we were doing a stat line, I think that Jalen Hurts' stats are going to look something like this. I think it'll be like Jalen Hurts, 32 touchdown passes, 4,500 yards passing, about 10 rushing touchdowns. So that'll give him what? Like 42 total touchdowns, something like that. What are you doing, cat? What are you doing? Stop making a noise. But, you know, like, scratching me. These crazy cats, you know? I got crazy cats. I got crazy Mark Holmes in the middle of the ocean. What the hell? But I think like 31 touchdown passes, 4,500 yards, 10 rushing touchdowns, maybe even more, 10 to 12, right? So he'll have somewhere like 42 touchdowns, somewhere like total, right? And I think he has about, I don't know, 10 interceptions, somewhere around there. And then, you know, pretty much every statistic will be better than Dak Prescott. Every statistic will be far better than Dak Prescott except for one. And what is that one? Interceptions. You know Dak's going to throw the interceptions. Cowboy fans amaze me. And they just amaze me. Like, they brag so much about having this great division record over the course of his career, only to see the guy has never won back-to-back divisions, has never gotten out of the second round of the playoffs. At what point do you hold your quarterback? At what point do you hold him responsible? Is this the year, Cowboy fans, that if Dak Prescott doesn't get past the second round of playoffs, he will get criticism that he deserves? Or are you going to make another excuse for him? At least us Eagle fans, we don't make excuses for our guys. We don't. If Jalen Hurts was in his 8th year, never had gotten past second round of playoffs, yeah, people would be talking. Can he get it done? Can he get it done? I don't hear that from Cowboy fans. It's always somebody else's fault. You know, Jerry Jones, 5,009 years old. You know, happy birthday to him, by the way. You know, it's his fault, right? Because he's 5,010 years old. Well, you know, what are you going to do? The guy can't do anything. He's 5,011 years old. The guy's 5,012 years old, and he can't get anything done. It's always somebody else's fault. I think it's Dak Prescott's fault. I think Jalen Hurts will be statistically better in just about every category than Dak Prescott, except for Dak Prescott will throw more interceptions. That's book it, okay? Clip this, book it, whatever you want to do, let's do it. That's what I'm saying, because I think Jalen Hurts is going to have a monster year, and by all accounts, what we hear in OTAs and everything, he looks fantastic. He looks fantastic. And speaking of fantastic, you know, a lot of people want us to trade for linebacker. I kind of steer away from linebacker, although I will say, like, Isaiah Simmons, Patrick Queen would be very interesting guys to bring in. But I think that the way the Eagles handle linebacker situations, I can't see them bringing in a linebacker. I can't. I think it's more likely a safety, a defensive end, and maybe even like another wide receiver before they would do a linebacker. And I gotta say, I kind of want to see these young linebackers play. I kind of am interested to see what Nicholas Morrow can do, because it looks like he's getting better and better every year. I really think Nakobe Dean is going to be a stud. I think he's going to be an absolute stud for us. And then, I thought John McMullen had an interesting article about Christian Elliss and the rise of Christian Elliss, somebody that we have to really watch for. He said, did an article, why not Christian Elliss at linebacker for the Eagles? And he goes on to talk about Christian Elliss, his background. His father used to play, I guess his father was a Pro Bowler for the Detroit Lions. The kid has some decent size as a linebacker, and he's got some potential. We put him in special teams last year when special teams was struggling. He made an immediate impact. We all heard about the OTAs, and he picked off Marcus Mariota, making a great play. But he could be a guy to watch. He could be a guy that rises and comes out of nowhere. We got to keep our eye on him. It would be great if we could get another guy to develop as a linebacker. In McMullen's article, here's a little clip of what he said that I thought was really interesting. The former was inserting the athletic immediately jumped to the pages with the covered skills. All right, so he says this. He says, much has been made of Dean's natural insight. Sorry, I lost my place for a second. It happens. I need glasses. That's what I need. That's why I'm always like, huh? Much has been made of Dean's natural instincts in mop-up duty when the 2021 Buckus Award winner produced 6 tackles in his scant 34 reps, including 5 in 15 snaps against Tennessee on December 4th of last year. Consider that Elliss recorded 7 tackles in only 22 snaps, including 3 in 10 snaps against those same Titans. So we made a lot, and I made a lot about Nakobe Dean and what he did against Tennessee. Here's this kid on 10 snaps, had 3 tackles. He's somebody we got to watch. What I'm saying and the point I'm getting to is that when we talk about adding players, I really think before we go and add a linebacker, I want to see what these young guys can do, because I have a feeling that they could be really impactful and that they could be good. So I hope that the Eagles actually go out there and they give these guys a chance, and I know that they will. And I'm very excited, actually, about these linebackers. For people that complain, and we talk all the time, they have a hole at linebacker, and they do. We don't know what these guys are going to do yet. But I just think the talent with all 3 of these guys is very underrated, and it's kind of off the charts. And I think we need to let these guys do what they're going to do. I would rather, like I said, get a safety, a defensive end, or another wide receiver. That would be perfectly fine with me. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. With that said, take care. Talk to you later. Of course, don't be a dingbat. Remember, it's how we vision. We're all just living in it. It's not just the fact that we don't want Jalen on the cover because of the curse. Madden sucks. Madden stinks today. It's not the same game it used to be back, in like the 2000s, early 2000s, 2000, when they had Vic on the cover, Ray Lewis, Eddie George. Like, there were some great versions. Now, all they do is they tweak a few things and they update the roster. They repackaged used crap and they put it back out there. The game sucks. I had last year's version. I played it like 2 times. I was like, this sucks. It's the same thing. I think the VR NFL game was way better than Madden. So he should be on the cover of that, not Madden. Until EA Sports actually redoes the game, and they're not going to do that until you actually have competition. When they have competition, we may get a better product. Denzel Washington out.